like me, you really enjoy style, but with a busy life and everything in the world being so chaotic, everything takes effort. And sometimes you just want there to be one thing that doesn't take effort. Is that personal style? Should personal style be that thing? Is style really effortless? Come and explore this journey with me. So let's start out with what most people mean when they say effortless style. You know, effortless, obviously, effort requires work. And trying to accomplish something, even in this case of style, requires work. So that's the thing. Effortless style. I do, however, think that initially, I don't think anyone's style is truly effortless. I know some people will be like, what? Some people's style. I just think that style takes time. I think that whenever you go on a journey with your style, and everyone's style, I think, changes over time. There are some things that are central to who you are as a person, and so there are some elements of your personal style that more than likely always carry through, but it evolves and changes as you go. And stylish people, both men and women, style is developed. I don't think that it's something that necessarily is innate or that's something that you're born with. I really think that it develops, and that true style requires knowing yourself, what you want to express to the world, and I think that can take effort initially. And there's nothing wrong with something taking time to develop. It's fun. And unlike other things in life that maybe have a time limit on it, your style does not have a time limit. You can take time to discover yourself and to discover who you are, how you want to present yourself to the world. You can take time to curate your wardrobe. It doesn't have to be a rush, unlike other things in life that sometimes have a deadline. And I think that when it comes to style, our experiences in life, what we read, what we watch, what we listen to, the music, even what we listen to as far as positive affirmation or negative affirmation from friends and family, our culture plays a role. I noticed that typically people who are of Caribbean and African descent, they veer towards the beautiful, rich colors that look beautiful on their skin, the bright reds, the oranges. That's not to say that that's all that they like, but even Asian cultures, they have very, Koreans in the hanbok and just other cultures. Your culture can affect you and how you see style, how you see beauty. And I love that. I think that's a beautiful thing. There's nothing wrong with that. So I really want you to lean into who you are as a person, your culture, how it affects you. Now, for example, for me, my mom's side of the family is mainly women. It's predominantly women. My mom has 5 sisters. There are varying ages, different body shapes, different skin tones. And so because of that, I grew up seeing that you can have different styles. You can experiment and there's nothing wrong with it. You try something, maybe you don't like it, you won't wear it again. Every one of them have different style, but their style matches their personal style. And even though they have the same ethnicity, obviously, because they have the same parents, even with that, I noticed that there's different nuances that people pick up on. Like, for example, my grandfather is from Panama. My grandmother is a Black American. But my mom, out of all of her sisters, I would say, leans more into being Panamanian. And you can see that evident in how she loves to speak Spanish. She is fluent in Spanish. She identifies with some of the prints and patterns that Panamanians wear. So think about your culture and how it affects you. And so, like I said, because I grew up around women, it just helped me to see everybody can have their own natural beauty, their own idea of beauty, and there's nothing wrong with that. You can style and experiment. And growing up in the 90s, when I look at their style versus how a lot of my aunts' styles are now, and my mom, they're in different places in their life, and so their style is different. It's evolved, it's changed. but some elements stay the same. So that's some things I think about. So I always had that, like, it's okay to experiment, there's nothing wrong with it. And so I carry that. I try certain things and it doesn't always work out. And so over time though, I have definitely found certain silhouettes, certain colors that I like, certain styles that I gravitate towards. Like, for example, dresses. That's my favorite clothing item. But that happened over time. When I was in my 20s, I always liked dresses, so I would wear dresses, but I would wear a lot of jeans. But now I don't really feel like that embodies like who I want to be. I want to be more refined. My personal style is feminine, glamorous, refined. And so I didn't really have that identity in my 20s. I changed. So style takes time to develop, trial and error. There are some things you like, some things you don't like. It changes over time. And I think that that's important to go through that journey. And honestly, for me, the older I've gotten, the more set in my style I've become. Meaning, the more confident I am about what silhouettes I like on my body, what colors I like. And I also know like what some things that I don't like. And so I stay away from those things that I don't like. I also though remain curious when it comes to style, in the sense of sometimes there's something, a silhouette that maybe look good on, that I didn't like in my 20s, that I might retry again. And now that I'm trying to be more active and fit and lose some weight this year, I will revisit certain silhouettes that I just didn't necessarily like. So there are 4 things I did to make my style less work. Number 1, I would say recognize that your style is a journey. The first step is really to remind yourself you don't have to rush. Like I said, we live in a world where everything goes, but when it comes to your style and personal style and curating your wardrobe, that does not have to be a rush. Take it slow, take your time, you set the pace. And sometimes you have to remind yourself of that. And don't be swayed by content creators or influencers who look like their style is perfect and they have all of the items and things. If you really look back, many of them have been doing this for years. So when you look back at their older content, you see that even they went on a style journey. And over time, they've curated these wardrobes that align with their style and their lifestyle. So take your time. You can't microwave your wardrobe. Like you definitely have to put it in the oven. So you can pop something, put it in the microwave, and it takes, it's nothing. To me, that's people who focus on trends. They have microwave style, if you could even call it that, because they just follow what is given to them. But true style takes time. You gotta marinate it first. Then you gotta put it in the oven and it over some hours, or even in the crock pot over time. Point is that it takes some time for true style to develop and formulate. And because it is a journey, there are points in your life where it will even change and grow. And there's nothing wrong with that. And that's why I have a series on my channel that I'm going back to called Wardrobe Curation. Because I want to normalize showing like how I'm building my wardrobe. It's not happening overnight. And not even in a matter of weeks. This is something that I can see consistently going on because, like I said, curating your wardrobe, developing your wardrobe takes time. And there's nothing wrong with that. So I want to normalize that in this fast-paced world that we are in. Slow is okay. And so if you are someone who's curating your wardrobe, if leaning more into your personal style and creating a wardrobe that aligns with your personal style and your lifestyle is something that you're into, then I am the girl for that. Make sure you subscribe to my channel and join our community of stylelettes. If you are part of this community, then you are someone who very much leans into your personal style and how that aligns with your lifestyle, and you're not swayed by trends. You don't just wear what you don't like because it's popular. You start developing and knowing who you are as a person, and you go from there. So if that's you're in the right place. Sign up. Now, second is to play dress up. So I take it back to being a little girl. When you're a little girl, you try certain things. You have your idea of what you think is pretty, and you might try on your grandmother's clothes or your mom's clothes or your aunt's clothes. Like I said, aunt's clothes, mom's clothes. And for my grandmother, it was her shoes because she always wore heels. So I go into my wardrobe and create outfits and try to have that same, try to be creative. Like I wouldn't say, wear things that you think are ugly, but try different styling techniques. We all have inspiration pictures that we take. See what styling technique you like and try it on your body. Try it with your clothes in your wardrobe. Or maybe there's something that you are like, I want to try this, but I don't know how it would look. Then here's a time. Play dress up. Here's a time to see what you like. And like I said, this helps you see what you like, what you don't like. And also, when you have somewhere to go, you will really know what outfits you can wear. So get you a garment rack and put that outfit there. And then you already know, okay, when I go here, got it. Date night, got it. Girls night, brunch, you already know where you're going, and you already feel fabulous because you've already created outfits, so you know how it's going to look on you. Third is to buy your wardrobe gaps. So as you're creating outfits, you'll start to notice, I wish I had more of this. I feel like I need this to make my look good. So I would catalog that. The things that you feel like you're missing, like maybe you have an outfit and you're like, I don't like this bag. Write that down. Oh, I don't like these shoes. Write it down, or you can type it up, put it in Google Docs. That's what I do. And then you'll start noticing some patterns. But when you buy these items, this will let you know what you need to buy. So the next time you have a buy month, then buy it. Like that's how you build and curate your wardrobe, so that you start getting a complete cohesive wardrobe. And then you'll notice over months, like, wow, my wardrobe is becoming what I want it to be. And I love that. And I'm still on the road for that. My wardrobe, I have the idea, vision for my wardrobe, and it's nowhere near that. But like I said, I will be chronicling that. I will be showing that. And I hope it just inspires you to join me on the same journey. So that's that. And then last but not least, outfit formulas, aka signature outfits. So as you're creating outfits and you're collecting pictures of your favorite outfits, you'll oftentimes start to notice patterns. We all have patterns that we unconsciously create, but once you start documenting it, and like I said, it's pretty simple. Just snap a picture of the outfit that you like. You'll start seeing formulas that you'll see, like outfit formulas that come to fruition. You're like, ooh, okay, so I feel my best. I notice when I have maybe a cinched in waist, or oh, I feel my best in the tops and the bottom, or oh, I feel my best when I'm wearing a dress. Or there'll be just certain things that you notice. You'll start noticing some outfit formulas emerge, and that's good because when you're in a rush, now you already know, okay, I like this silhouette, that's what I'm going to create. You'll feel more confident, you'll instantly like the way you look, and you'll instantly look stylish. And so these are some ways that you can become effortless. So you want to know that style is a journey. You won't have to rush. That takes out of the self-consciousness away, it takes the pressure away, which we don't need because we have it in so many other areas of life. Play dress up. Play and dress up will help you to see will help you to already create outfits. So when you go places, you already have an outfit in mind. So that will make you, it will be effortless because you already put in the work ahead of time. Buy wardrobe gap items. Once you have certain items filled, the better your closet, the better you can dress. So the better your wardrobe, the better you can dress. And so once you purchase these items, that will help align with your style. And then of course, like I said, outfit formulas. The more you do this, you'll notice patterns, and that will help you feel effortless. Now, there's one outfit formula that I can think of that I think works for most personal styles. And I'm going to share that with you guys in next week's video. In the meantime, watch this previous video. Now, this video is about how I plan on curating my dream wardrobe, and you can too. So, I'll see you over there.